Yeah. Yeah. First light friction, mind igniting in the cool air. Yeah, footsteps shifting on the pavement like I'm tuned there. Blueprints vanished, but my band was in a new flare. Move fair, whispering ambition like a truth prayer. City waking, I'm adjacent to the hum tight. Sunrise slicing through the alleys with a numb light. Calm strike, cataloging rhythm in no runtime. Timeline tainted with decisions that I've unsigned. Quiet tension in attendance when I breathe deep. Street scene sketching out a thesis in the steep suite. 3 beats echo in my chest like a fleet. Concept colliding in a cadence with a clean leap. Inner monologue, operatic in a swift route. Mind sharp, carving up the silence like a chisel out. Missed out, dropping every limit that I list out. Mist clouds hover but my vision never drifts out. First light friction, mind igniting in a cool air. First step shifting on the pavement like I'm tuned there. Blueprints vanished but my band was in a new flare. Move fair, whispering ambition like a truth prayer. Page turn, pacing through momentum with a lean frame. Dream lanes looping like a logic engine retrain. Heat stains phase off the concrete in a clean way. Free range thoughts dart sharp through a mean maze. Still calm, calibrated strides like a chess play. Wires in my psyche switch positions in the next phase. No craze, just an elevated essay. Stress weighed light under discipline expressways. Quick fire lexicon stretched in a tight arc. Night marks burning off the memory of slight scars. Bright sparks drifting in the breath of a lifestyle. Mind chart picking out direction from the right part. First light friction, mind igniting in a cool air. Footsteps shifting on the pavement like I'm tuned there. Blueprints vanished but my band was in a new flare. Move fair, whispering ambition like a truth prayer. Ashes in the pulse, but it's beating with a bold pace. Old days, ghosting in the background on my own space. Cold days, folding to the rhythm that my soul makes. Roll straight, building up a future from the slow breaks. Ashes in the pulse, but it's beating with a bold pace. Old days, ghosting in the background on my own space. Cold days, folding to the rhythm that my soul makes. Roll straight, building up a future from the slow breaks. Fault lines traced in the atlas of my lost years. Soft fears, echo but they're quiet in the frost gears. Cross peers, visions that I carry through the dark sphere. Mark clear, every single lesson kept the heart steered. Mind clean, sweeping out the residue of doubts way. Loud fade, whispering incentives in my route state. Outpaced, shadows that were clinging to my mouse gaze. South state, distant as I elevated sounds frame. Pace shift, memories and numbers in a line grid. Time bits, clicking like I'm tuning up a fine rig. Mind script, sharpening the angle of my climb trip. Rhymes lift, steady like a well-measured prime lift. Ashes in the pulse, but it's beating with a bold pace. Old days, ghosting in the background of my own space. Cold days, folding to the rhythm that my soul makes. Roll straight, building up a future from the slow breaks. Sitting like a silhouette in soft rain. Long strain, twisting in the clarity and raw frames. Thought change, drop from my system like they lost aim. Fame pain, sculpting out a rhythm that I host playing. Wide lens, tracking how the angles of my life turn. Night burns, tapering the daylight where my sights learn. Tight churn, moments in the engine where the drive stirs. Line surge, crisp in the center where the mind ferns. Hell ground, never let regret become a loud rule. Sound moves, deeper when you treat it like a proud tool. Found truth, hiding in the fractures of a round loop. Bound proof, built from every misstep that I wound through. Ashes in the pulse, but it's beating with a bold pace. Old days, ghosting in the background of my own space. Cold days, folding to the rhythm that my soul makes. Roll straight, building up a future from the slow breaks. I read the pattern in the pulse when the city turns. Every little signal in the air is a shift I learned. Mind steady, cutting through the static and the slick returns. Flips burn quiet when the logic in my vision churns.
streets and sharpened like a stencil on a chrome plate. Flow laced, every thought aligning with the tone weight. Slow pace, never got a motor in my own lane. Whole frame humming while I kinda act a low haze. Night breeze carry information like a wave cold. Grave rolls twisting but a mapper with a brave fold. Brain mode working like a lantern through the shade zone. Stay grown using every detail that my face knows. Micro rhythm flickering inside of every footstep. Good reps building all the balance that I stood in. Push depth further when the noise trying to intrude in. True spin lightly while I tune into the moods when I read the pattern in the pulse when the city turns. Every little signal in the air is a shift I learn. Mind steady, cutting through the static and the slick return. Flips burn quiet when the logic in my vision churns. High-res vision in the corner of a dim hall. Slim fall wrist, but I tighten up my limb call. Pinball thoughts ricochet before the wind stalls. In all ways, I'm aligning with a thin wall. Sharp beats echo like a chisel in the night glow. Tight flow wrapped around the rhythm when the lights slow. Might grow stronger in the shadow where the mind goes. Side roads open when I treat them like a slideshow. Deep core breathing like a cycle in a time lock. Mind blocks breaking as I calibrate the fine plot. Line walk level never trembling on a high drop. Right clock's ticking but I'm centered in the right spot. I read a pattern in the pulse when the city turns. Every little signal in the air is a shift I learn. Mind steady, cutting through the static and the slick returns. Flip, burn quiet when the logic in my vision churns. Steady on the stamina loop, yeah. No panic in the pro, yeah. Moving with a minimal hue, but the energy's acute, the energy's acute, yeah. City put a weight on my shoes, I'm managing the road, I'm managing the road, yeah, yeah. Never let the pressure intrude, I channel it and move, yeah. Long run mind with a fine line balance, sidewind habits in a timeline lattice. High ride traffic in the skyline canvas. I slide past it with a primed up vantage. Head thin, still I breathe with a split rate. Grip fake, quick when the shift in the script shakes. In phase motion when I dip through the brick lane. Lit brain humming while I sync with the mid-frame. Clock hands drumming like a metronome's edge. Step tone flex in a narrow zone step. Jet flow text in a baritone breath. Shadow hone depth in a battle bone step. Never been the type to exaggerate sight. Calculate life with a laminated mind. Pathway shift but I navigate fine. Fast-paced grid and a calibrated stride on true. Steady on the stamina loop now. Moving with a minimal hue, but the energy's acute. Oh, 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 oh. City put a weight on my shoes. I'm managing the route, I'm managing the route. Never let the pressure intrude. I channel it and move. Quiet but the firing in the core glowing. Wired to the spiral of the inner play moment. I ride with the cycle of the inner state motion. Line by line to the vivid shapes molded. Pulse rate jump but my face stay neutral. Taste of the struggle make the base more useful. Race through the puzzle with a face so truthful. Late night hustle but the pace stay fruitful. I don't fold when the long day ripple. Condo shimmer in the crossway signal. Stars rotate with the broad frame rhythm. All those little clues in the hallway whisper. Footsteps echo in the blueprint nerves. Deep set focus in a smooth edge surge. Reset over when the rules get blurred. Still I loop back steady with a full-fledged word. No, steady on the stamina loop. No panic in the groove. Moving with a minimal hue, but the energy's acute. Oh, steady put a weight on my shoes. I'm managing the route, I'm managing the route. Never let the pressure intrude. I channel it and move. Hey. Cutting through the static with a self-made metric. 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 City full of chatter but I stay kinetic. Voices in the traffic try to sway my ethics, but the line I follow never breaks or bends it. Never breaks or bends it.
map drawn in the grid of the rumor. Whispers in the wind trying to share my maneuver. Quick twitch thoughts with a crisp gray future. Sift through noise like a split wave tuner. Crosswalk glare on the grayscale district. Midnight pulse and the midway instinct. Eyes locked in on the big trace imprint. I don't flinch when the misled hint hits. Critics in the shadow wanna bend my bracket. Send loud claims but the lens can't catch it. Thread those lies with a deadpan tactic. Clean cut truth in a redacted fabric. My lane, my axis, never lost traction. Long game practice in the calm frame passion. Talk cheap, still they broadcast patterns, but my code stays sharp when the storm starts gathering. Cutting through the static with a self-made metric. City full of chatter but I stay kinetic. Voices in the traffic try to sway my ethics, but the line I follow never breaks or bends it. Follow never breaks or bends it. Yeah. Heart rate sync to the cross street tempo. Sharp rate ink when the thoughts get tense. So far gaze vision and alarm measured mental. Hard lace discipline calm essential. Noise get thick in the turning rotation. I trace each bit with a learned correlation. Framework clean in the curved foundation. I don't chase trends in the swirl of persuasion. Look close, every message got a motive. Half truth mass in a gaslight motion. Step past that with a brass type focus. Lab after lab to the past wide open. Cities full of signals but the meaning stay hidden. I read what's real in the seams they didn't. Lean through static with a keen ray vision. Free from the chatter when the street keeps shifting. Cutting through the static with a self-made metric. City full of chatter but I stay kinetic. Voices in the traffic try to sway my ethics, but the line I follow never breaks or bends it. Never breaks or bends it. Yeah.
Low heat rising in my chest, no sound. The voltage moving through the ghost town ground. Calm on the surface but the pulse stays loud. Every quiet step builds a man of ours. Yeah. Fast lane thoughts in a slow burn posture. Night train hum like a half-known mantra. Mind runs quick with a tight flow structure. Storm held in by a mid-tone roster. Walk these blocks with a cool composure, but a spark in the dark keeps growing closer. Past missteps turn a cold night broken. Now the calm I hold makes the aim work sharper. Syllable packed in a lean line discipline. Heartbeat sync with the street light flickering. Never show heat when the stakes feel thick again. Silence is a blade and the edge stays glimmering. City moves fast but my mind stays faster. Stacked up lessons from the low grade chapters. I don't boast loud but the growth hits after. Every quiet wind turns the whole script faster. Low heat rising in my chest, no sound. The voltage moving through the ghost town ground. I'm on the surface but the pulse stays loud. Every quiet step builds a man out loud. Closed mouth grinding a long form strategy. Frame my plans with a calm born alchemy. Pressure on the net but I breathe mechanically. Turn that weight into pure line mastery. Late night air with a frost edge texture. Thoughts run thin like a cross thread vector. Can't waste breath on a tossed out lecture. I just keep pace with the self-made measure. Steel in my stance from the stress I swallowed. Feel long gone from the steps I followed. Doubt turned dust when the stride grew hollow. Now I carve lanes only built for the grown and solid. Whole damn city trying to rush my tempo, but I hold ground with a firm edge mental. Fast flow rhythm in the night wind stencil. Turn each breath to a sharp instrumental. Low heat rising in my chest, no sound. The voltage moving through the ghost town ground. I'm on the surface but the pulse stays loud. Every quiet step builds a man I've outvow. Edges sharp, I move through the static. Calculated drift, mine stays automatic. Every glance weighs the gains and the tragic. Step by step, life's geometry's enigmatic. Yeah. Cornered by the noise, but I don't flinch. Mind work, tight thoughts, lace every inch. Street light hums in a half-tone pinch. Lessons burn slow like a night-long cinch. Flow pack high in the mental crescendo. Pressure turns past the precise manifesto. No flash, no show, just a calming tempo. Every move clean, watch the rivals all bend low. Digits in play, counting gains and exposures. Life dealt cards, but I read the composure. Never rushed, every step's a disclosure. When silent, watch the world, small exposures. Edges sharp, I move through the static. Calculated drift, my stays automatic. Every glance weighs the gains and geometry cinematic. Yeah, yeah. Blocks talk loud, but I listen quieter. Every action planned in a karma quitter. Grind steady, my rhythm's a high biter. Turning heavy nights in the streetwise fighter. No room for error in a chessboard city. Every silent knot counts in gritty nitty. Post low, but the intellect's witty. Moves invisible, impact still gritty. Clock ticks, shadows blend in the spectrum. Eyes on the prize, thoughts carve the next sum. Balance kept where the reckless come. Measured drift, life's game I overcome. Edges sharp, I move through the static. Calculated drift, mine stays automatic. Every glance weighs the gains and the tragic. Step by step, life's geometry cinematic.
Moves on the urban chessboard, I reign. Every pawn, every night I contain. Hey, silent strategies run in my veins. City's my kingdom, I play through the strain. Yeah. Sidewalks tangle with schemes unspoken. Thoughts like daggers, every word's a token. Rivals chatter, but their plans are broken. I read the room, every bluff I've woken. Internal rhythm, double time in thought. Every decision calculated, never bought. Lessons and loss, wisdom fiercely sought. Streets orchestra plays, I conduct the plot. Hustle and cadence, feet drum the ground. Hustleable, armor, mind tightly wound. Every corner watched, every sound profound. I move invisible while the chaos surrounds. Moves on the urban chessboard, I reign. Every pawn, every night I contain. Silent strategies run in my veins. City's my kingdom, I play through the strain. I sharp as a neon that never sleeps. Flow like a river where the current keeps. Mind weaving lanes where the predator creeps. Silent victories, counting points in heat. Every handshake hides a potential snare. I advance in silence, opponents unaware. Fast thoughts collide in the midnight air. Urban chessboard, I'm the one who dares. Moves on the urban chessboard, I reign. Every pawn, every night I contain. Silent strategies run in my veins. City's my kingdom, I play through the strain. I'm the lone apex, watch me ascend. Every shadow, every move I comprehend. Streets whisper tales that never end. I walk my path, no need to bend.
Yeah. Pavement pulses with untold stories. Footsteps echo with midnight glories. Rivals strain, chasing faded glories. I navigate the maze, avoiding false territories. Rapid syllables I lace the night. Every glance calculated, vision tight. Lessons in patience, wisdom to might. I move unseen, yet my presence ignites. Yeah.
City's orchestra hums under my sway. Every play rehearsed in the urban ballet. No distraction tells the mind I display. Focused and sharp, I dominate the fray. I'm day, I'm the lone apex, watch me ascend. Every shadow, every move I comprehend. Streets whisper tales that never end. I walk my path, no need to bend.
Yeah. Neon reflections flicker in my gaze. Fast thoughts ignite like streets ablaze. Every misstep teaches knowledge of as I rise unshaken, avoiding the haze. I blend strategy with instinct speed. Every rival's weakness I subtly read. Silent confidence fuels every deed. Lone apex, I claim the crown I need.
I'm there, I'm the lone apex, watch me ascend. Every shadow, every move I comprehend. Centerline static in the rush of the loud grip. Crowd spin, still I keep it calm in the cloud drip. Sound splits, every little fragment in my mind sifts. Boundless, when I find a rhythm I can ground with. City loop, humming like a circuit in a tight frame. Light range, dripping on the pavement with a slight brain. Sight lanes, crowded but I navigate the fine plane. Mind train, movements never dropping from the high flame. Clock ticks, running like a riddle in a sharp pole. Pause fold, layered in the bustle with the cars run. Far roads, humming in the background of my calm mode. Heart hold, steady while the chaos tryna call foes. Fast breath, settle in the discipline, I scope clean. Soft steam, rising off the focus, I unfold lean. Whole scheme, shifting like a gear inside a cold beam. Gold stream, thought in the pocket where the post gleams. Yeah, yeah. Keep my Centerline static in the rush of the loud grip. Crowd spin, still I keep it calm in the cloud drip. Sound split, every little fragment in my mind sits. Boundless, when I find a rhythm I can ground with. Info burst hitting like a spark in the wide net. Mindset tight enough to filter out the side threats. High steps walking through the static of the night's breath. Life checks pass as I balance out the fine depth. Sharp lines gliding like a stylus on a wax plate. Track shape shifting through the pressure of a packed day. Back ways open when I'm drifting in a map state. Craft stays focused on the discipline I stack straight. Mild tone carry through the friction of the street hum. Deep runs guided by the logic that my feet drum. Each run climb from the structure where the heat comes. 3 suns couldn't break the calm that I keep spun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep my Centerline static in the rush of the loud grip. Crowd spin, still I keep it calm in the cloud drip. Sound splits, every little fragment in my mind sits. Boundless, when I find a rhythm I can ground with.
Moonlight hums on the asphalt veins. Nocturnal Cipher counting silent games. Steps echo wisdom through the night's change. Every shadow shows how a man remains. Night air thick, but my mind stays slicing. Thoughts weave fast, precision enticing. Past goes linger, but I'm not revising. Lessons burn deep, every cut self-pricing. Rhythm in motion, feet tap the streets pulse. Internal code runs without convulse. Every glance weighs, decisions repulse. Rivals misstep while I waltz without impulse. High syllables lacing the streetwise cadence. Breathing calm in the chaos, no evasion. Silent moves, but the impact's blatant. Every quiet strike is a mental persuasion. Moonlight hums on the asphalt veins. Nocturnal Cipher counting silent games. Steps echo wisdom through the night's change. Every shadow shows how a man remains. Sidewalks whisper stories in the low glow. I pace with insight, let the quick flow show. Lessons in the cracks, only I truly know. Every step measure, steady rhythm flow. Dark corners try to hide the fleeting schemes, but my gaze cuts through the late dreams. Every motion sharp like a seamstress shears. I navigate calm through the city's fears. Night breathes slow, but my tempo's tight. Words packed dense, mind keeps the fight. No bravado needed, intelligence in sight. Nocturnal Cipher, I move through the night. Moonlight hums on the asphalt veins. Nocturnal Cipher counting silent games. Steps echo wisdom through the night's change. Every shadow shows how a man remains.
Turning pain to power. Streets my laboratory. Every move precise. Calculated trajectory. Lessons ink the scars. Rewritten story. Yeah. Urban alchemy. I rise in glory. Yeah. Concrete jungle hums. Wisdom in my stride. Fast flow sharp shows. Never need to hide. Opponents scatter, but I glide. Yeah. Every scheme I apply, every truth supply. Rhythm
Turn the pain to power. Streets my laboratory. Every move precise. Calculated trajectory. Lessons inked in scars. Rewritten stories. Yeah. Urban alchemy. I rise in glory. Yeah. Mind's a weapon, syllables slicing the night. Every rival's glance falls under my sight. Patience and strategy in every fight. Urban alchemy turning dark to light. High-speed sequencing flows intertwined. Yeah. Every bar crafted, every line refined. Yeah. Street-born knowledge, intellect combined. Yeah. I've been the city's rule, success redefined. Woo. Turn the pain to power. Streets my laboratory. Every move precise, calculated trajectory. Lessons inked in scars, rewritten story. Urban alchemy, I rise in glory, yeah.